société. Et vous savez pas sur quel jeu on se retrouve. Et on se retrouve sur Game of Thrones. Et ben oui les gars, Game of Thrones. Le grand jeu connexion. Je pense déjà avoir joué à Game of Thrones, mais que la première saison. Le premier chapitre, je sais pas. Je pense que c'est nos choix qui vont décider les actions ou je sais pas. Et ce que je sais, c'est que j'ai déjà joué une fois. Sauvegarde 1. Ouais, j'ai déjà. Alors, il doit y avoir plus de 7 épisodes. 6 épisodes, ok. Télécharger un nouveau contenu. Le nouvel épisode a été cherché. Voulez-vous le charger? Je sais ça. Attendez, annuler. De la glace, annuler. Bon, on va faire ça. Acheter, mais pas télécharger. Attendez. Attends. Le foie, mais il a été installé. Alors, acheter mais pas installé. Acheter et installer, acheter et installer. Ces trois-là, ben, je sais pas, mais le 5 et le 6, ils sont installés. Attendez, je vais vérifier quand même. Ouais, il y a le 5. Attends. Mais attends, je vais les compter. Il y a le 1 qui est là. Le 2, il est en train de se charger. Le 3. Oui, il est en train de se charger. Wow. Ah non, c'est ça. Il n'y a pas le 3. Ah si. Attendez. J'aurais dû, avant de lancer le live, démarrer. Je vais lancer le 3. Voilà. Non. Épisode. Mise à jour du contenu. Alors. Et le 2, il est en train de se faire. Alors, il y a le 4. Je vais vous dire. Il y a le 2 et le 4 qui sont en train de se faire. Le 2, il est plus long. Je sais pas pourquoi. Bon, de la glace, mais le faire. On va jouer. Commencer l'épisode 1. Le nom n'oubliera jamais. Je pense que c'est ça. Est-ce que nos actions seront nanana ou ça se passera comment? Parce que j'ai pas voilà, j'ai pas spoil. Je veux pas spoil le Game of Thrones. Ce jeu est adapté à... Voilà. Je veux pas spoil ni le film, ni tout. Pour ceux qui... Les forestiers ont été banneurs loyaux pendant des milliers d'années. Ils abattent les rares fuguiers dans les coins les plus reculés du bois du loup. À présent, le nord est déchiré par la guerre et les maisons rivales cherchent à s'approprier les fuguiers des forestiers. L'avenir de la maison forestier est en jeu. I am a best. C'est la fête. Attendez. Codex. Ouais, c'est bon. Je m'aperçois s'il y avait le codex.
The great Jamie Lannister,
Le grand
Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women.
est libéré par les femmes. Attendez, il n'y a pas français. Je pense qu'il y a français. Audio. Sous-titre, volume général, luminosité. Ouais, non.
You'd think he done it himself the way he tells it.
Je vous laisse lire. Moi je suis pas.
Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
Je me rappelle plus du jeu, c'est pour ça.
Ah, it's a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You? You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're
C'est pas
being honest,
l'enfoiré, pourquoi pas?
you are just a
Pourquoi
squire.
pas?
Why not?
You don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering
Vous aurez
Wood.
toujours la
He was so
possibilité.
drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
Chut, laisse-le terminer.
Let him finish.
He'll talk all night if you let him.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your gun. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King in the North!
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Aye!
The North remembers!
Aye! Got it.
Le pire, c'est qu'on n'a pas
Yes,
le temps de
my
le
lord.
lire.
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
Mais je vais l'aider.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own line for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much
What
worse.
the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Nuri. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in line around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Not me.
What?
Tomorrow I ride with Roderick and Lord Forrester.
Sir Garrett the fucking Great. Unbelievable. Maybe if Ma Uncle were Castellan, I'd be getting promoted too.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it.
He's got Lord Forrester's ear, doesn't he? I'm sure it didn't hurt.
Mais pourquoi il marche autant?
How much further?
J'ai pas voulu
right
dire
over
la vérité,
there.
là-bas. Les jumeaux... C'est là. On va devoir remplir ça là. Maintenant.
Take your time. You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood. Fucking phrase. Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters. Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? Just gone into you. You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
Nothing. I'm fine.
I'm so glad to hear it. I'll take the fucking flagon already.
Piché.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
We have to warn the others.
Good luck.
Putain de réflexe. Mais ça c'est un réflexe. Mais il s'en sort bien, Roderick. Alors.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
Non. Non. Ouais, ben on va recommencer les gars.
Ready, boys! Whoa!
En fait, je faut appeler maintenant sur...
Shoot that one! What? Look out!
Prépare-toi, Joe, prépare-toi. Hop là.
name's Roderick.
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him? Speak up, boy.
I didn't leave him. I couldn't save him.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Go, my lord, while there's still time. Seven hells.
You're wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse. Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house will depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
It's those foresters. Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
We look unafraid.
Je vais vous dire, les gars. Alors, l'épisode 2 dans 43 minutes et le 4 dans 19 minutes. La manette. Les gars, je suis calé sur le siège. De la glace ni le fer. Épisode 1. Ah, ça va commencer l'épisode 1. Imaginez un gars, il commence par l'épisode 6 et il finit par l'épisode 1. Ça serait bizarre. Aïe. Wesh le cochon. J'ai trouvé Jonathan. Déplacez-vous et regardez autour de vous. Alors, il y a des totems comme Ultimate Day. Ouais, non, mais je l'ai pas fait avec vous, Ultimate Day. Alors. Oui, je l'ai pas fait avec vous. C'était parce que j'avais 2 jours gratuits. Un cochon. C'est quoi ça? Tout ça. Triangle.
Lord,
fresh.
Un cochon mort. Et il y a un feu. C'est parfait. Alors, on peut aller à gauche ou à droite. Il y a une charrette ici. À chaque fois qu'il y a une charrette, ça veut dire qu'on peut pas passer. Voilà. Là, c'est quoi? Chariot. Ah, là-bas, il y avait une charrette. Maintenant, il y a un chariot ici. J'ai appuyé sur rien, les gars. Regardez.
That's Father's car.
La charrette. Et j'ai pas lu. Mais tu pars trop rapidement, gros. Ils auraient pas au moins laissé du temps.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Better maybe comment, but at least still have his bacon.
On doit avancer.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father,
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs. I recognize you. You're a forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
Ça ne vous
None of
regarde
your
pas.
fucking business. We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs. That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Oh putain.
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
Fuck you.
Non, j'aurais jamais dû faire ça.
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic. You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Quoi? J'ai des... Bon, c'est bon, les réflexes...
Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you! I was only following orders. Thank you.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid it. I tried to stop them.
Comment il l'a tué? Il a aucun sang, il a rien. Il...
I'll kill the men who did this.
Sa sœur, elle est où? Comment c'est caché? Le monde de fer. Bon, ben vous avez eu les 3 lives d'aujourd'hui. Mais on s'arrête pas là.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall, quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
Je le referai sans
Again,
hésiter.
if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ah.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold
Un
this
peu
for me,
mal.
will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house. I all know. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Bon, ok, on va avancer. Bonjour à tous ceux qui sont sur le live. Je suis de retour sur le live. Et on est sur Game of Thrones. Avec toutes les saisons. Et j'appuie sur rien, les gars. Siège du Lord. Ok. Alors. Après, il y a une fenêtre. Une fenêtre, c'est super intéressant.
The Ironwood Grove.
Alors, Ici... Quoi? Un bouclier. Bon, on va regarder un peu tout ce qu'il y a. Le bouclier des filles bébés.
The strongest wood in the known
J'en ai
world.
découvert.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tingren. Look, I'll show you.
Vous voyez.
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Ouais, j'aimerais bien savoir c'est qui avec la hache.
Asher.
Asher. Ah,
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
le petit là. Rien, Lord Forestier. Roderick.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan
Enfin,
now.
maintenant. Reviens en arrière. Alors, faut apprendre plus. On apprend
Lord
plus.
Forrester.
Le
It was
Forestier,
an honor to
c'est un
squire
peu un
for him.
homme de lettres.
Gregor the Good.
Ok, j'ai cru que c'était bon. Alors,
Roderick.
Roderick.
He was our best warrior
C'était
by
de loin
far.
notre meilleur guerrier. Rien.
Right. Never easy being the fourth born son. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Ok, on a fait le tour. Alors, là on a fait un peu le tour. Là, on a fait un peu les haches. Non, là, non. Le sol. Il n'y a rien au sol. Je fais un peu les tours. Ouais, j'ai fait le tour, c'est bon. Et si je touche?
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
J'imagine. C'est des mille pattes ou des vers, je sais pas moi. Ah, attends. Ah, il y a... Ah, ok, je mets tout dans ma poche. Ok.
This might help.
Alors, je peux sortir mon épée?
No, you see then? You're limping again.
Fine, really.
Alors, on lui montre l'épée. On regarde.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Là, je vais lui montrer un peu l'épée.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
Ah, et maintenant je te parle.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Puis-je repartir maintenant? Pourquoi nous déteste-t-il? Qui est le nouveau lord? Ce n'est rien.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Que vais-je
What will
devenir?
happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them. Especially now with the Boltons in power. And proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Never mind.
Ah, ok. Bon, on va le reparler. Maintenant qu'on a tout fait.
Feeling all right?
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrest.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Au lit les enfants.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee. The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Le bâtard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You
C'était le
killed the
bâtard.
Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution. We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance. It's not now. When? We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week. And what would you have us do? Nothing. I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Il est plus moche que moi.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within.
Attendez. Moi, je sais, je suis pressée, mais bon. Alors, l'épisode 2 dans 23 minutes et le 13 dans... l'épisode 2 dans 23 minutes et le 4 dans 13 minutes.
Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle. Garrett suffered enough
Nous
already.
devons nous
You
montrer
asked too much
intelligents.
of the boy. He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right.
We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this.
Attendez. Alors, on va en parler. Le lord, c'est... Étant c'est un gamin, genre peut-être de mon âge, ça veut dire qu'il va passer en 5e, mais il n'y avait pas ça. Moi je vais avoir 12 ans lundi. Les gars, je vais avoir 12 ans lundi. Papa. J'ai oublié de vous dire. Et ben on reprend le jeu. Moi j'avais que ça vous
They'll
dire.
accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking
Ah, j'ai
for
cru
you.
que c'était la prison, le mur. Ouais. Vous connaissez, moi, l'histoire,
Word up to
l'anglais,
me.
je suis
I'd
super
gladly
fort.
drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal. But Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock, and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right.
Ne vous inquiétez pas, je suis toujours là, mais
From this day
je vous laisse
forward,
pas. Je
this
vous
will
laisse
be
lire.
our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
Je serai fort.
I know you will.
Je serai très fort même. Plus fort que ta sœur.
Garrett, wait! Be safe.
Si elle a mon âge, je me marie avec elle. Et si elle a l'âge de Gareth, je me marie avec elle. Donc. J'espère que tu m'as dit. Ouais. Il y a eu un bruit bizarre. Ethan.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you were the lord of the house now.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
J'aime bien le bruit, il a fait oh.
Remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be...
Les gars, au début, ouais, je sais. Au début, quand je vous ai dit que je connaissais très bien les monstres, c'est un humour. Prendre 2 ou 3, j'ai oublié le degré qu'il faut le prendre, mais bon. Voilà, mais c'est pas pour de vrai, je connais pas beaucoup, je connais pas le jeu. En même temps, je m'intéresse que par le gaming. Je suis pas intéressée vers d'autres choses. S'il y a un truc qui m'intéresse, ouais. Attendez. Quand même. Aucune notification. Alors. Ben, le numéro 2 dans 14 minutes. Et l'épisode. Bon, mais on va quand même s'arrêter au chapitre 1 et on continuera demain le chapitre 2.
Be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and never smiled anymore. And Asher Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
We'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
Si elle meurt, je commence à rester comme ça. Je m'en fous.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
Tu peux faire tout ce que tu veux.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I can have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Le roi Land sera souviendra.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in the lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Montre ta tête, montre ta tête. Montre ta tête, connard. Ah, t'es là.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Les gars, j'arrête. Voilà.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father... died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye, and look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
What?
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
Lord Whitehill, please.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
That's not how it happened.
And you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
Your men attacked and drew first blood. They murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
You haven't seen him. He was never here.
You little liar. I will find him. By the gods, you better hope I do, because if I don't, I'm holding you responsible. And you'll answer for what he's done. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house. But Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
Connard. Est-ce que après un live on peut faire un...
did well, my lady.
Les gars, après le live, est-ce qu'on peut faire un montage comme ça au moment où j'ai dit là, oui, attends merde et je pourrais le couper.
He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may...
Attendez, les gars. Je pense qu'on a assez... 4 minutes pour le 2 et 3 minutes pour le 4. Ça devrait être l'inverse, mais bon.
Be enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
Alors, regardez, il y a quoi dedans? fait du bien de contrôler d'autres personnages que le même. J'ai tant de poussière. Les merveilles de l'homme parvenu. Lomas, grande passe. Un cadeau de Roderick. Rodriguez. La fenêtre.
King's Landing.
Port réel.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Une lettre.
It troubles me to even
Je n'aime
ask
pas avoir à
this
te
of
demander
you,
une telle de choses,
but
mais
you
tu
must
dois...
appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
J'y vais ou j'y vais pas? Je vais y aller. Hop là.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
J'ai cru que c'était lui le corbeau.
Begging your pardon, lady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, matter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Donc c'est rapide, t'as juste à tout verser, ça
Work
compte.
for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong.
Il prend le seau, il fait ça.
But it seems like you do.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Of course, milady.
Il prend trop la confiance. Non mais il s'est pris pour qui? C'est pas son pote au moins. Moi il me connaît pas. Je suis Michael Jackson. Ouais, je suis une Phoenix.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's
L'épisode 2
happened to
installé.
your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
My family
Ta mère,
wrote me,
t'as
my
écrit.
lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning beside the royal set. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse.
Je reviens les gars. Quelques secondes. Relais boy. Je vais peut-être partir encore dans 30 secondes.
You, and by
Bien sûr que non,
extension, me.
c'est...
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Je reviens.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Oh les gars, excusez-moi pour mon absence.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
You can do this.
Je me souviens un tout petit peu du chapitre 1. Lui, c'est qui là? Attends, je vais aller le voir. Non, je peux pas. Wesh le nain!
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They are noble, not traitors, Your Grace.
Noble? Perhaps once. For a northern house. But now they're merely dead. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
Non.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern.
Les gars, je pense, comme elle a dit, s'en souviendra et prête à tout. C'est-à-dire peut-être ils vont attaquer et ça va être elle parce qu'elle a un regard de méchant. Elle, oui. Elle a un regard de méchant.
Raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Render Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie.
Bon. Mais les gars, on va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. Moi, je vous dis à demain pour le prochain épisode. Ciao les gars.